Hey, this is Aga with a quick video on what you need to know about top performers in sales. If you watched any of my videos, you read any of my blog posts, or Googled my name, then you know that at Ring Group, we do a ton of primary research. And the reason we do it is because we truly believe that buying and selling are changing at such a dramatic clip that it's the only way to stay current, and it's the only way to truly inform, consult with our clients in a way that we know will generate results. And so one of the things we did was we studied top performing sales organizations. We really looked at a small set of organizations that dramatically outperformed for everybody else. So what we found was that 7% of the organizations that we studied in the sample in the survey had win rates of, on average, 73%. 7% of organizations are winning 3 out of every 4 deals. Roughly 80% of the organizations that we studied win 1 in 4 deals. Sorry, not 1 in 4, 40%. So you got a small set, 7% of organizations are winning 3 out of every 4 deals. And 80% of all organizations are winning 4 out of 10 deals. That's a huge difference. Where does that difference come from? Well, the difference comes from 4 primary factors. Now, you can't look at these factors in isolation. It's not like, when you do this, then that's going to automatically propel your organization forward to high performance. Think about it think of it as a virtuous circle, right? It's the kind of things that when you do one thing and you do another and you do another and another and another, it builds on each other and it creates this massive snowball effect, propelling you towards better results. So the first thing these top performing organizations do is they focus on value. They relentlessly focus on the value they deliver to buyers. They set up processes in order to discover that value. They operate in a way that is essentially buyer-centric and buyer-focused. And so constantly they're looking for ways to deliver more value to their prospects and to their clients. The other thing that we found was that in these organizations, leadership takes ownership for sales and sales success. So top leadership acknowledges that sales is a key driver of performance and puts in place communications, measures, initiatives in order to make sure that sales performance increases. Sales managers spend more of their time coaching than they do in other organizations. They spend more of their time mentoring than they typically would inside a more, an average organization. These organizations also truly invest in training and skills development. So they give more training to their people, more coaching, and the training is perceived to be of a higher quality. Because if you want to do things like complex sales, if you want to do things like inside selling, just telling people to go out there and start inside selling isn't going to do it. You need to give them a skill set. You need to help them change their mindset. You need to give them the tools that they need in order to be successful. That comes from training and skills development. And then finally, these organizations have both more mature as well as more customer-focused sales processes. So they map their entire sales process to the buyer process. They make sure that it's flexible to accommodate the different types of buyers that they'll meet and the different types of organizations they'll sell to. They also have more mature, established sales processes, and these sales processes are by and large followed by the majority of the sales organization, almost all of the sales organization. So there is a sales process, it's mature, it's high performance, it's customer centric, and everybody follows it. Now, there's much more to it than that. I can give a couple of statistics and a couple of numbers, but I don't think video is the place to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a blog post about it. I'll put a link down here. You can check out the blog post, including some of the research. And if you want a copy of the research paper, just reach out. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. You can reach out to me on YouTube or through my blog or via email or whatever. I'm pretty easy to find if you want to look for me. So if you want a copy of the research report, I'd be happy to send you one. There'll be a link to the blog post, a full blog post down here in the video section. If you like B2B sales tips, practical, easy to implement strategies, tips, and ideas to sell more, close more deals, win more often, build a high-performance sales organization, subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a lot of videos here that I think you might like. There's a lot more coming, and so I'll see you on the next video.